We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the New York Jets. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground. Hall. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Hooker. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
On 3rd down, Hooker. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The Jets at 2 and 4 here in the first half of the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And they were able to tough it out last week, a close one-score game. And those are the kind of wins that pull you together as a team because everyone gains confidence and they feel like they can continue to get better.
Now a throw here, hauled in. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. Meanwhile, Hooker's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play. Back to the ground with Hall. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Hooker now on 2nd down. And he fires one incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Now Hooker. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
And his kick is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Come on. Hit. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McKenzie. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Oh, look at the juke. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. From the 29, here's the second down and 4. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's McKenzie. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Looking to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
He'll look to throw. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Xavier Gipson now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play.
Ready?
3rd and 2.
Viking 18. Dragon 60. Ready?
Looking to throw. Hooker. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Trap 60.
And 10 at their 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hooker. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
60 boxes, 60 boxes. 18 runners, 18.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Until the 22-yard line. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the
Hooker.
22-yard line.
He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
3rd down, Hooker looks to throw it. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Completes this to Addison out left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Number 3, Jordan Addison. A gain of 15. And the Vikings.
They'll run on 1st down. McKenzie. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's McKenzie. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Jalen Thompson picks it, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
19 tight, 19 tight, go.
He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's McKenzie. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 4.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now back to throw. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First and goal, Minnesota.
They'll set up a throw. This is caught. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now they send a man in motion right.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
The kicker on
Tyreek Hill taking it in as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Jets 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
Ready.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
Hustle, hustle, hustle.
To throw on second down, here's Hooker.
And a completion to Wilson. And he's going to be brought down right there at the 29-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
That's good for a Jets. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First down throw here. It's Hooker. Going right back to Wilson.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Throwing. Hooker.
Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
18, pioneer.
On first and 10, Hooker.
Gonna look deep for Wilson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 41-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Here's a second and 8. Trying to throw again here. Hooker.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Mekhi Blackmon's got it.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Tag. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Okay, break.
First down, Vikings.
Back to throw here. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped him.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Rashad Bateman. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Seven Pirates. Dragon 60. Go.
Hooker's going to throw it. Flush to his right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
Trap 60, trap 60. Rattler, 18 Rattler.
A final shot before break. Hooker. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jets first down. And they pick it up rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 2. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They're on 17-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. 2nd and 1. And this is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Hooker. They'll roll him out right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
Looking to throw, Hooker. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down now, it's McKenzie. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They go play action here on 1st down. That's caught downfield by Addison. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Tyreek Hill laying himself out in the end zone. And the Vikings just continue to roll. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Back to throw. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Okay, ready.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Mustang 19. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have got it on cruise control. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Jets 3.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Ready.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates.
On 2nd down, Hooker. And check down, complete to Hall. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Dragon 60.
Hooker to the air yet again. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Vikings are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vikings. From 6 yards away. And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now Hall to start the drive. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Hall again on second down. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Patrick Queen on the tackle. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Jets on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Now Hooker. That's complete to Wicks. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And the Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Let's go.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready.
Hooker now on second down. And he's got his man on the out route. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Hooker to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Vikings 39.
Throw it. Hooker. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Vikings are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Now the offense moving quickly to the line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. He gets it to Addison. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
16-yard line.
Up the middle they go. McKenzie. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a delay, and it brings up third.
Out of the gun now on third down. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
56, Jets 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hey, check that. Go.
On second down, a run with Hall. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Let's go.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Ready.
They'll go for it. Hooker. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man complete. That's McKenzie. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. His pass caught at the 4. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. And quickly they get to the line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
At the 3-yard line.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The Vikings going to signal for the first to their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
60 Mavericks.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. This one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score as this game comes to a close. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last